because I can't imagine that this will just happen and that no one's going to really say anything. But deep sea mining, it is controversial. Scientists have warned that disturbing these ecosystems could cause irreversible damage. Sediment clouds, destruction, and long-term species lost are just the beginning. We, as humans, we have access to this beauty, to see, to learn, to marvel, but every time we chip away at it, what damage are we doing to ourselves long term, to our future, to the future generations? Is this the price of mineral independence? Or are they ways to do this sustainably? Environmental risk versus resource urgency. Now, I can imagine that there's going to be some legal challenges, for example, and the global impact, the law of the sea, global mining claims. Another twist, America never really rectified the United Nations Law of the Sea Treaty. So this means that the claim to international waters, for example, is complicated. Nations may not recognize US deep sea rights, creating legal risk and geopolitical tensions. This isn't just a mining mission, it's a chess move on the global power board. So tell me in the comments here, what do you think about deep sea mining for minerals that we are using in our everyday lives, for example? Now, there was a time where we didn't use these things, and I know that just seems a bit strange, me saying that, but I remember when it wasn't used. We didn't have satellites. We actually had aerials. I remember there was a television and there'd be an aerial, and sometimes we'd put a coat hanger, a metal coat hanger, to get the station, or someone would stand in a certain way and you can actually get a signal, for example. We didn't have mobile phones back then. We had a telephone that we had to put our fingers in and dial round. It was like a really strange thing, but when I look at it, it was fond moments for me. We even, with that phone, those telephones that where you put your finger in and you dial the numbers, till you go round. I remember me and my sisters, because my father put a lock on the phone, and at the time we were able to press the hang up button. It was like we were doing Morse code.